I don't hear you at all on the computer.
Oh wait, it's off of mute. I don't know.
Oh wait, now mute's off.
I don't hear it though.
But I can't hear you.
Oh wait, now it's on again. No, it's on.
Oh, now mute's back on.
This is gonna be bad.
Oh wait. Okay, I hear you.
Wait.
Wait now.
Hear me now?
Oh
Yeah.
It's the.
Yeah.
You hear me now? Don't laugh. It's not funny.
You let me know when you're ready to present, and I'll press that button.
I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead.
To get to the screen. Okay. My speech. I got a black screen. Okay. My speech is about consensual sexual abuse. I know that sounds funny, sounds weird. And I got interested into it was because a coworker of mine, her neighbors has a 13-year-old little girl, and the 13-year-old girl is always with another neighbor who is in his 40s, and she just was leery about the relationship they had because the little girl would say, you know, I scratched whatever his name was in the back when we were wrestling in bed. And so she, and the father, you know, said, you know, he knows that they have a relationship or whatever. And she came to me to ask, I don't know why everybody thinks because I'm in the court system, I know everything, but I don't, what should she do? I said, my first thought would be to report it to the authorities because it sounds like to me like there's something wrong there. Maybe somebody else needs to look into it, even though the parents are what looks like they're consenting to it. Well, we tried to do a little research to see exactly who she should call, which we learned that there is this, in Florida, the laws say that if between the ages of 15 and 17, that it is okay if they are consensually persons 24 and younger. Well, this guy is much older, of course, but also we found out that it is against the law for you to report, suspect that there's some kind of sexual abuse going on or something. It's against the law and it's punishable by a felony. So after we've done all this research, she made up her mind that she was going to call it in and report. She wanted to do it anonymous so that nobody would come back to her, which she did. I don't know what the outcome of that was, but the research we did brought up a lot of interesting facts. Figure out what is considered consensual and whose consent are they asking for still. Somewhere that it said, actually this was on the Florida Department of Children and Families website. It says that so any suspected abuse, they're not asking you to get the ages, the investigation or anything. They want you to let them do that. They want you to just give them the call and report it. But in the laws, the federal laws, it says that person is 24, between the ages of 24, just trying to find it, a 12-year-old to a 17-year-old can consent. And I was like, holy cow, I didn't know that. In Connecticut, which is not anywhere near us, but the age of consent is 16, as well as in Hawaii, the age of consent is 16, and Idaho, which I think are the most sensible people I know, especially in this list, that the consensual age is that the person would have to be 18, and anybody, if the victim is the person would have to be, that's older than would have to be 18 and older as well for them to be considered consensual and for it to be considered legal. It was a lot of weird stuff. you are found to have knowledge of sexual abuse or being assaulted and not report it, you can be fined up to, I think it was $5,000, and you can be imprisoned up to 5 years. So it is a felony. It's a felony. I know that for a fact because it showed that on the thing. Wow. In conclusion, I guess I just wanted to let people know, because it was astonishing to me that it's actually a crime for you not to, if you don't report. But I guess it's a crime for you. A lot of things, it's if you don't report, you can be charged. But to know that you can be charged with a felony, and I don't know if anybody else, it's common. I see a lot of 16-year-olds with guys that I know that they are way above the age should be. I know they're over 24. So I'm wondering if I should be reporting everybody. But I just was wondering, like, if everybody knew that, and if so, why is it so common that people, even with my coworker, she said she spoke to another neighbor before she went to the dad to see what they thought, and that neighbor obviously knew about the situation as well. So it wasn't like they were thing; it was like they were out in the open. It turns out the little girl's only like that, but once we found out that information, she did report it, and we're waiting on results now. I don't know what happened. I don't think anything has happened at this point, but I would think if I was in the situation and it was my child, that I would want someone to tell me. I don't know that I would have said and ignore it, but I'd just like to know. And I would, especially because with the adults, when the other party is older, I feel like a minor, they're manipulating the child's mind, even if she feels like she's in love or she's, infatuated with this person and he's the best thing since sliced bread. There is a mind manipulation there that is not right. So from the beginning that she should report it, and I just want everybody to know that it is a felony to not report when you suspect sexual abuse. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Did I go long or short?
It doesn't show me.
It doesn't show. I sure hope that recorded, because I can't do that again, especially without my paperwork.
I think it recorded if we're all doing it right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we get it.
Okay, so
Oh, Lord.
I guess I just stopped broadcasting, and then it should be on my YouTube page, and I can send it to you guys.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
That's
Okay.
correct.
All right.
All right, well, let's pray that it's on there, and I can send it to you guys.
All right.
All right. Bye.
You're gonna send it right there, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.